Hello. I am testing the ability to go live and just to see how all of this works. So, if anyone is online, feel free to say hello, and I'm just going to be testing. Hi, if you're out there, can you say hello in the chat so I know who you are? I'm testing the ability to go live. Hi, Galagat Hager Tahuna. Wow, that is an interesting name. Tell me what country you're from. It sounds really interesting. Hello, free to be me. Hi, how are you? Greetings. Hi, everyone. I am testing the ability to go live. Hi, Barbie. Hola. So good to see you. And if there's anything you want to chat about while I'm doing this live stream, just drop it in the comments if there's anything on your mind. Basically, I am getting ready for the first panel this coming Friday, which I'm super excited about. And we're going to have some fun topics, some interesting things going on in the diaspora circle. So, looking forward to talking about that. Are there any specific topics that y'all are interested in? Oh, okay. Oh, you're in Australia. Wow. Do you like Nick Kyrgios? Okay. Would anyone like to be a test panelist for me? Okay, repatriating, free to be me. Okay, cool. Free to be me, are you open to jumping on the panel with me real quick to test this out? You don't have to show your picture or anything. You can just put up the avatar like how I have my picture. But I just want to make sure that I can actually invite people to the panel. Galagat, do you want to get on the panel? Oh, okay, repatriating. Yeah, repatriating is a really important topic, and I would be interested to see how the repatriation movement goes. Oh, okay, no worries, free to be me. I hope you're having a good day or night at work. I know how that is. But yeah, repatriating is a really important topic for all of us as we're starting to think about quality of life and what it means to be a global citizen. So I totally think that we have to consider just how important it is for us to start those conversations. Where are you thinking of repatriating to? I'm just plugging up here. Let's see. Wow, everyone is at work. Okay, no worries. Is it is it evening? Well, in Australia, I would guess it's in the morning, right? Free to be me, is it evening wherever you are in the world? Or is it morning? Okay, we'll be off in 25. Dar es Salaam. Hi, you're in Tanzania. Wow. I would love to hear more about Tanzania. Tanzania is a real hotspot right now. And there has been a little, should I say, perception that Black Americans are not going to East Africa, like Ethiopia, Rwanda, Kenya, so on and so forth, because it's more expensive. And so they are sticking to the west coast of Africa. But I would love to challenge that. I think it's just because perhaps some of those countries, like Tanzania, have not been advertised to us as much, right? We hear about Ghana all the time. We hear about Nigeria. Of course, Nigeria is like the most populous country in Africa, 200 million people. So if you're constantly hearing about those locations, they're going to have more people. Um, oh, okay. You're saying you want to repatriate there. Yeah. Tanzania seems to be a really growing location on people's minds. And Galagat, it's 12:32 in Australia. Cool. Did anyone watch the bag raffle? Do we have any bag family folks or winners around who may have participated or won the raffle for the trip to the Gambia? Because I would definitely be interested to hear how that's going. Seemed very exciting. Okay, well, I guess we have no bag family followers around, so we'll see how that raffle goes and see if we hear any great stories about the trip and things like that. Um, since we've got our Nick Kyrgios fan in the house, would love to hear what you think about how he has begun to really evolve and mature. It seems like he's really coming into his own as of late. As you know, if you've watched my channel, I am a huge tennis fan. So it was really interesting to see him go from sort of the class clown to being taken seriously now. And I think he actually has Novak Djokovic to thank for that, because the whole disaster of the tour that Novak took on, I believe it was the Adriana tour, that was a disaster. The US Open was a disaster. And Nick Kyrgios was one of the leading voices criticizing Djokovic the whole way. And I think for once, people were like, wow, he's right about something for a change. So, oh, Free to Be Me, you said you missed it. Okay, cool, cool. Well, I'm sure we'll be hearing more about it as the days go on, as far as like, the winners and that sort of thing. So, should be some exciting news coming out of the Gambia. And yeah, so I'll be coming up on 10 minutes and I will pretty much be wrapping up here. I just popped on to do some testing. Is there anything that anyone would like to say before I sign off at the 10-minute mark? Um, just anything in general you want me to know or want to share or anything of that nature? Anybody have any thoughts on, well, I would say the election, but I would love to hear about how the election looks to both folks inside the United States and outside the United States. So if y'all have any thoughts on the election that just took place in America, would love to hear about that. Okay, so no thoughts on the election from a global perspective. Okay. So what's everyone talking about these days? Free to be me or Galagat? And if you're just joining, I see there's a few folks. Hi, hello, hola. Bonsoir. Hello to everyone. I am just doing a test run of the live stream. Hopefully, we can have some fun this Friday and have a nice little panel to talk about topics in the diaspora. So, if you're here in the chat, feel free to check in, drop a comment, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I really like to interact with you all. So, if you're watching, don't be shy. Feel free to say hello. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Um, all right. Free to be me. Definitely. Feel free to check back and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that you can get notifications when videos drop and when I'm going live. So have a great night at work. Hello, ADOS Black Just Soli. Hi, how are you? That's quite a name. Hi, Fitz. Hello from Canada. Hello, Fitz. Are you in the French speaking part of Canada? Can we practice our French a little bit? Or are you in the English speaking part? ADOS, are you game to jump on as a test panelist? I was actually putting out the call for someone to test with me to make sure that I can actually invite people onto a panel. So if ADOS or Fitz or anyone else is game to just jump on really quick, you don't have to show yourself. You can just jump on with like your avatar. Oh, okay, Fitz, very cool. You said English, so I'm guessing Vancouver. Maybe my geography might be a little rusty, but I think I still remember a thing or two. Fitz, same for you. If you are game to jump on as a panelist to test with me, that would be cool. If not, no worries. Yeah, ADOS, are you game to explain how you came to the position of ADOS? Because I think that would be something really fascinating for people to hear about and learn about. And I actually have a few questions about the ADOS movement myself, so that would be really great. Oh, okay, Fitz, you're in Toronto. Very cool. So I'm still a little bit green and a bit of a newbie, so I'm not super comfortable sharing my location just yet. So I'm gonna pass on that question just for now. But yeah, definitely welcome. You're welcome to the channel. And yeah, would be interested to hear how Canadians are perceiving some of the recent election events that are going on in this part of the world. I saw that Trudeau congratulated the president elect, and it was very classy. Hi, Blaze, Jidajif. Hi, hi. Welcome. I'm doing a test live stream, Blaze. You came at the perfect time. I'm testing to see how all of this works so that things can be ready to go on Friday. So we've got a few people in the chat, and I was asking folks, like, if they wanted to chat about anything while I'm testing, or if anyone wants me to invite them on just for like a quick chat. So Blaze, are you up for that? And to answer your question, ADOS, similar to what I was sharing with Fitz, I'm still pretty new in this social media realm, so I'm not quite ready to share exactly where I'm from or where I am. That's just not in my comfort level yet. So, I would just rather leave it there for now. And I appreciate you understanding. Am I in Gambia or would I like to head there? So, not in Gambia. And I would like to visit Gambia one day, but Gambia is not at the top of my list. I think it looks like a very interesting country, a very beautiful country, but my roots are not Gambian. And I may do a video on this in the future, but I actually have done my African ancestry DNA testing. So I actually know where my lineage is from, particularly on my mother's side. So my people are from Central Africa, from the Tikar tribe in the north. And so, oh, you're very close, Fitz. You're very close. How did you know? From the Tikar tribe in the northern Sahel, and it runs all the way from the northern tip. So the tribe shows up in many different countries in the northernmost parts, very similar to the Hausa, the Fulani. And so, yes, I have done my DNA testing and I know where I'm from. It's not Gambia. I still would love to visit Gambia, but I think the connection is a little different when you have more of an idea of where you're from, if that makes sense. So for me, I would like to visit Africa, but I definitely want to stay for at least a month or more. So I'm a frequent traveler, or I have been before all of this happened with the global situation. And I really loved going to like Europe and different countries in that region. And I have actually been saving Africa for an extended visit because I want to travel through multiple countries and I want to basically, I wouldn't call it backpacking. So for Europe, we would say, oh, I'm going to backpack through Europe. I want to backpack through Africa, but not quite backpacking. So I want to visit multiple countries, and I'm a little bit more drawn to Central and East Africa, more so than West. However, obviously, like Ghana, Nigeria, just huge, beautiful countries with wealth and culture. So we'll see how it shakes out. But yeah, I definitely was thinking to start in the Central and Eastern region. Blaze, so are you up for being a test panelist? And ADOS, the call is still out there for you if you would like to share with us the history of the ADOS movement and why you've chosen to identify as ADOS. I think that's a super pertinent conversation to have. And it's a very important one. So if you are up for sharing, definitely let me know. Anyone else out there? What's on your mind tonight? I see we've got some people. Hey, Tonio. Oh, you have to go to South Africa, Cape Town. Okay. Can I call it Sea Town? Yes, I would love, love, love to visit South Africa. South Africa is actually on my list, and I just cannot wait to get out there. And plot twist, Tonio, I don't know if you were reading my mind, but the video that I'm dropping later this week actually centers on a very famous South African woman. I'm drawing some parallels between her and some current events that are happening. I don't want to give too much away because I want you to make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. But she is from the, and forgive me if my pronunciation is incorrect, the Khoi tribe. So forgive me if that pronunciation is incorrect, but my video that's dropping later this week is going to be on some of the lessons that we can take from what she endured and how we see her legacy showing up in the diaspora today. So I think you might find that very interesting. So super, super cool to have South Africa in the house. And South Africa. Okay, I'm getting a little excited. So let me calm down. I'm getting a little excited. South Africa has some of the best house music outside of where it originated. Now, cool points for any like house heads who can attest that South Africa knows what it's doing when it comes to house. Okay, Glen Boutique. When you go, Kisala is my travel guide. Okay, will do. We're getting some good tips from Tonio. Okay, Tonio. So Tonio, what is on your mind tonight? Do you have any thoughts about what you're seeing in the elections in the US, anything that you're seeing in the diaspora? I'm just curious about what folks out there are thinking about tonight. So if anybody has anything on their mind, just let me know in the comments. Like, what do folks think about on a Sunday night? And hello to the new people that are joining. If you are just joining, this is your girl DJ. I'm doing a test live to make sure that everything is in order for this Friday. We are going to get it cracking. We're going to get it popping. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have intelligent discussion as we always do. And so I just had to hop on to make sure that everything is right. And I see I have some shy folks in here that are quiet. It's okay to say hi. There's like no judgment here. If you just want to drop a hello or drop your location, like it's all good. Everyone is welcome here. Alicia, hello. Alicia, I recognize you from some of my comments. You have been very active in the comments section, so hats off to you. You have been very observant, particularly on the Kwesi Boyd videos. So I have a very good memory, and I remember you, Alicia, and you're taking it easy and you are studying. Well, good luck to you, girl. I know you're going to do well. And to make sure you get that studying in. What are you studying, if you don't mind my asking? Mystic says, why are you asking why Africans are going to the West? No, so I didn't ask why Africans are going to the West. I said that because I've done my African ancestry test and I know where I'm from in Central Africa down to the tribe, that would probably be my first visit to Africa, would be that particular country. And I've always felt very drawn to Central and East Africa, particularly those regions that, you know, are French speaking and so on and so forth. So I'm not asking at all why people would go to West Africa. I was saying Nigeria and Ghana are beautiful places. And of course, we have so much history to learn. And yeah, I definitely want to visit those countries too. So I want to do more of like backpacking through Africa. So I want to visit several countries. So I hope that answers your question. Uh, Alicia says she's been on the South Africa comments too, on the other channels. Okay, very cool. And Alicia is becoming a nail tech. Well, congratulations, Alicia. I love a good manicure, girl. I do love a good manicure. I just cannot get into the fake nails. Like, they're not my thing. I tried once, twice, maybe three times, and the plastic just does not feel good to me. So I am an old fashioned French manicure classic girl, or a good red nail with an oval shape. Tonio, you didn't do African ancestry. Yes, I did African ancestry. So I traced my lineage and my DNA, and I'm going to do a video on that. So I won't reveal the exact country, but I am from the Tikar tribe, and they live along the northern regions in the specific countries. So very similar to like your Hausa, your Fulani in the northern Sahel area. Alicia says the other one always wants to put certain women down when he speaks, unsubscribed. The one that visited the Bag family. I'm not sure who you're referring to, Alicia. Can you elaborate? Actually, are you able to jump on as a panelist? You don't have to show your face or anything like that. You can use your avatar, similar to how you see mine. Hmm? Many accomplishments, many awards, worked for stars. Okay, so oh, okay. So what I have to do is drop the link. So let me test this out, okay? Give me 1 second. So what I have to do, oh, perfect. I can test this with you. So what I have to do is drop the link. And let me see how to do that. Ooh, okay. I just made you pop up on the screen. Wow, okay, cool. Um, okay. All right, I'm testing, so please be patient with me. I'm still learning how to do this, so 1 second. More. Okay. So, okay. Is this a good test run? Okay, thank you. If y'all are feeling this test run, give me a thumbs up in the chat just so that I know you're feeling this. Because it's all about engaging, right? Okay, so I'm doing this 1 moment, and I'm going to try to drop the link. So let me grab this. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Okay. Are y'all able to see the link that I just dropped? If you are able to see the link that I just dropped, let me know. Hey folks, so I see we've got a few folks joining. Hello, drop a hello as you come in. Let me know your location. Everyone's welcome. We're just doing a quick test run. If there's anything on your mind, drop it in the comments. And I'm gonna try to figure this out while we chat. Okay, you can't see it. Okay, let me see. All right, I'm gonna test one thing and I'm gonna put this on mute while I test this so that I'm not annoying you. And I will be right back. 1 second, please. Thank you. Okay, can you see the link now? Okay, I'm seeing some people say, yeah, I see it. Hey, Pape, Asane, Jerejef, Tonio, let me know if you can see that link now. Badembo, hi, I think you should visit Senegambia region first. Oh, okay, that may be in the works. Gambia definitely looks beautiful and the food looks good. And you can tell I'm a girl who likes to eat. I am not a vegan. I definitely love steaks, fish, and all that good stuff. Yay, Sonia! Thank you. Can anyone who is brave enough click that link and hop on here with me just so that I know it works? Um, Yes. Okay. I think you do have to like sign up if you're going to be on the panel to like use StreamYard. So if that's not your thing, no worries. Just stay in the comments. I see you, no problem. So it's all good. I just wanted to make sure that like people who want to speak on the panel will have the opportunity. Um, yeah, so that's really it. Anything else going on tonight? Yeah. I'm so excited to be talking to y'all. This is making me so happy. So let's see, Tonio, what time is it in South Africa? Are you're in Cape Town, I believe. Oh, okay. Just going through the motions, all good. Practice is great. Back in a few. Okay, sounds good. Enjoy your studying, Alicia. Yeah, all right. So who's left in the house with me tonight? And I'm gonna see if I may be able to. Hey Blaze, I'm glad you asked. So I shared this with a few other people, and yeah, I wanted to share that broadly, which is like I'm still pretty green as far as social media and YouTube, so I don't share my location. And it's just not in my comfort zone yet. So it will probably come with time. I'm just being a little bit, thank you, Fitz. Have a great night. I'm just being a little bit cautious in terms of like location. You just never know these days. So I'm just being a little bit cautious. I appreciate you understanding. Tonio, you said, I went to visit. I'm here in GA with you. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not in GA. Is that, um, I'm thinking you mean the South? So are you visiting now? Okay. Well, you'll let me know, Tonio. Are you visiting the region now? Or are you still in South Africa? And Blaze, you say, oh, I got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just so important to be safe. And for anyone who's out there listening, I know I have some folks listening. I just want to urge everyone to like we are all so excited to connect with one another. And we are all so excited to love on one another. It's just like this is the dream of our ancestors, right? To be able to connect with each other with no barriers in between. And that's what we want. However, we do have to understand that in this day and age, there are a lot of people out there who may not have good intentions, and you just have to be cautious about who has your information or what you put out there. And so I just encourage everyone listening to this live stream to just be careful and be cautious. I want everyone on this channel to be safe, happy, and healthy. And I will never ask you to reveal any of your personal information to me. I will never ask you to reveal like your location or anything like that, because I understand that those are sacred things. And so let's connect, but let's do it in a very like safe and secure way. We have seen, for example, like with my investigation into Art Kathy, we have seen how people will take advantage of others online. And a lot of that came from a sense of a false sense of trust. Oh, okay. Hey, Star Bliss. Hey, Mr. No Name. Okay, we've got some people up. Hey, welcome. Bienvenue. Come on in. Hi. What's going on? Thank you, Mr. No Name. I saw your comment on another video. I believe it was the audiobook I was reading, The Richest Man in Babylon. So thank you for the comment. I appreciate that, love. I am an avid book reader, so you're definitely going to find me reading some books on this channel. And oh, okay. Tonio was here in the place for 3 weeks. Wow. Did you eat some good food? How did it compare to South African food? I would love to hear about that. Yes, Mr. No Name, I get it. Got to build trust. Yes, trust is hugely important. And we all have to think about where we are in this time and space. And so I just want everyone to feel comfortable. It takes a lot to put yourself out here, right? Like it takes a lot. And so, one thing that I want you all to know is that I believe in free speech on my channel. And so I love for people to express themselves. And as long as it is respectful, it's cool, you know? What do you like to do on your free time? Oh, that's a great question. So, I was sharing earlier, I am an avid tennis watcher. I love to watch tennis. So, recently the French Open went down and Nadal whipped Djokovic, wiped the floor with him, basically. So that was really, really exciting for me. I also like to spend time with friends when possible. Love good music, love zoning out. I am into the arts, as you can imagine. So I do a lot of writing and poetry and short stories and reading. That's really my thing. So yeah, those are my top hobbies. What about you? Yeah. Okay, let me put up. Thank you, Tonio. I appreciate that. Hey, Alicia. I just wanted to keep that kind of on, not private, but just I'm not ready to talk about location just yet. Just because I'm still getting used to this forum. So I just want to make sure that I'm being cautious and appropriate and being safe. Star Bliss, you have great viewpoints. I wish much success with your channel. Thank you, Star Bliss. I appreciate that. It's really good to get positive feedback, y'all. Like, honestly, sometimes it's a little tough when you make videos and you get so many people disagreeing with you and like, you don't know what you're talking about. And, like it's tough. But what makes it all worth it is if one person like thinks because of something that I have created. Like I don't ask that you agree with me on everything. You won't. Of course not. We're humans. And you may have a better idea than I do. You may know more about something than I do. We're all here to learn. So for me, if my video makes you think about something differently, if it makes you assess your own opinions about something, if it makes you go research something like, hey, she said this about analysis, or she said this about language and communication, let me go check that out. Then for me, like that is the best reward. So it's really great to hear that positive feedback. Blaze says, what about traveling? I love to travel, Blaze. Before the global pandemic, I was really into traveling. I've been to several countries in Europe. I've been to others more in the Caribbean area. And Africa is like my big bucket list. I want to stay in Africa for about a month or more, visiting different countries. So I love to travel. I don't know when it will be safe again. I don't know if things will return to normal. Do y'all think things will really ever return to normal? So I'm not sure about traveling yet. Like I was just thinking about like, I want to take a little mini getaway in a month or so. And I was just like, I don't know how that will work with just everything going on. Let me know. Is anyone in the chat like traveling during the pandemic? If you are, let me know. Um, and Danny Mungo says that I have a fake Valley girl accent. Danny, for those of you in the chat who don't know, Danny Mungo has left several negative comments under my videos, and as like as anyone knows, like you can disagree with me. I have no issue. I'm not going to block you as long as you are respectful. It does not bother me. But the assertion that because a Black woman enunciates her words or speaks in a certain way that she's using a fake accent, that is internalized racism. You're actually perpetuating a racial trope against a Black woman. So I hope you rethink that. And Alicia says they can't get upset about your opinion on what they chose to put out to the world. Once it's out, you have to expect opinions. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when it comes to reporting, so I consider myself to be a citizen reporter. I investigate. Now, do I have videos where I'm just talking about my opinion? Sure. And when I do those videos, because I'm like, well, here's my thoughts on XYZ. But when I do investigations, as I did with, say, like Kwesi Boyd and the Art Kathy situation, that was an investigation where I actually did research and gathered the data and the information. And so those are two different things. And if you want to be a star and you want to be a public figure, that comes with two sides of the coin. And it's very similar with other, people on social media who they love it when everyone loves them, but they don't like it when people put them under the microscope. But that's the thing. You don't get to accept one side of being famous, being popular, being well known. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. So Mr. No Name says, I hope as soon as mask requirements are lifted, I will travel. Nice. Well, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we'll turn the corner on this pandemic soon. And Starbliss says she or he, I'm not sure. Let me know what you prefer to be known as. Starbliss is going to Gambia next month. Congratulations. Wow, that's excellent. Please keep us posted, and I would love to interview you while you're in the Gambia or even before. So if you're down for an interview, even over the phone or something, let me know. Blaze likes to travel, watch movies, read, visit friends, family, and Blaze likes to exercise. That's dope. That's very dope. Are you into like leg day, arm day? What's your thing? I like to exercise, but I am a very, very simple exerciser. So, like a few jumping jacks, walking, low impact exercise is what they call it. Do we have any like high, like hit exercisers out there? People that are like super into the gym? Alicia says she's only traveling within the USA. She doesn't want to take the test that goes into your brain. If it were a cheek swab, she'd be out of here. I hear you. Alicia says, I did a good job on all of the Gambia reports. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. It really was incredible. And there may be one more coming. So, yeah, there may be one more coming down the pipeline. Blaze wants to know about that test. And Starbliss is a female. Thank you for letting me know. Tonio is laughing. So glad. So glad. We need some laughter and some smiles. Yes, Starbliss, more people want an interview. So if you're down to do an interview on the channel, let me know. Starbliss says she can. She is an AA married to a Gambian. Ooh, I really need to interview you, Starbliss. We need to know about being married to a Gambian man. We need to know. We need to know the details. I think the ladies might like that video. What do y'all think in the chat? Would the ladies like to hear about that sort of thing? And Blaze, he's running, he lifts weights. Get it, Blaze? You doing it big. That's what's up. That's excellent. That's great. I don't mind running. I don't mind running. I just do it sparingly. I always felt that, like, and feel free to disagree with me. Am I alone in thinking this? But I always felt that running made women develop like a kind of masculine shape. Am I wrong about that? Is that just a perception? But it was always like the calves for me that were very like pronounced. And I never really liked how female runners were shaped. Am I wrong in that perception? Off, wrong, maybe. Alicia votes for an interview with Starbliss. Yes, I do too. No. So let me ask the chat, since we all know what's gone down in the Gambia. I don't know if any of you have visited Miss Kathy's page as of late, but she's pretty much like completely abandoned the investment business altogether. She just up and abandoned it. You know, she just hasn't been posting about it at all. Do you all think that she can make a comeback? Ooh, we've got a chat about the runners. Okay, so Blaze lifts weights, but not often. And Alicia says, yes, that's wrong. Just try it. Maybe a professional runner, but not us regulars. Okay, I will think about that. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Alicia. Okay, so Alicia's letting us know, in case the fellas want to take notes, that running definitely looks good on women. Yeah, she just let us know. Thank you, Alicia. Mr. No Name. Uh-oh, Alicia, you got some opposition here. Mr. No Name says, well, women runners have big thighs, but their faces and upper body look masculine. Oh, Alicia. Mr. No Name is putting it down right now. Um that's so interesting because I feel like the male perception of how women look and the female perception of how women look differs so greatly. It's like a man and a woman can look at the exact same woman, and the woman will be like, oh, yeah, she's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, she's stunning. And the man is like, nah, not so much. Yes, yes, Tonio, please do. Do you need me to drop the link again? Okay, Tonio is brave. He wants to join. I'm going to drop the link again. Now, as Alicia mentioned, when you click the link or you copy and paste it in your browser, you will be asked to enter like a name. It doesn't have to be like your full name. It could be a nickname or anything. And you may have to like, I don't know, sign up perhaps. I don't think you have to put all your email and stuff, but there may be like you have to put your name to join. So, Tonio, I am going to post the link again, and I appreciate. So, 1 second. Let me do it again, and I promise it won't take as long as it did the first time. So, here we go. One moment. Boom, there it goes. And I'm going to put it on the screen. So you can copy it, you can paste it, you can code it, you can API it, you can JavaScript it, whatever you want to do. Okay, Mr. No Name. Mr. No Name says he's got to work early in the morning. He is out. Nice chatting with you. Okay, Mr. No Name, get some rest, get some sleep. Have a great day at work tomorrow, and make sure that you stay tuned for Friday because we're going to have some fun. Thank you for joining, Mr. No Name. Antonio, I have dropped the link and I have placed it in the like on the banner screen. So let me know when you can hop on. Tonio, are you having any trouble seeing it at all? Let me know. Blaze says, guys love that Coca-Cola shape. I believe it. I believe it. Actually, that's a topic that we can get into on Friday about just like the obsession with shape, because I'm going to tell y'all something that I have seen, and this cannot be denied. But I see sisters that will let everything go, but they will always tell you, at least I got a good shape. At least I got a good shape. And so I think I think we need to unpack some of that, because the shape is saving a lot of sisters. Everything else, But the shape stays. So we got to talk about that. And also, can anybody explain to me why every time I'm online and a woman says something that is not liked, people say she has a SpongeBob shape? Like, where did that come from? I see that so much online. All right. Tonio is he's trying to get it, he's trying to get it going. Tonio's gonna make it happen, y'all. He's got that willpower. Yes, I definitely agree about doing your homework. The thing that concerns me about some of the Black Americans that are going to Gambia is the need to build like from scratch. I think that's going to be, ooh, 1 second. Hi, Tonio. Hi. Oh
You did it.
oh my gosh. Okay, Tonio, you are going to make me get on camera. I was not intending to get on camera. Stop. Not
You
tonight.
did a good job. You did a good job.
Oh my gosh, Tonio, we did it. How did
everybody?
Hey, everybody say hey to Tonio, our brave African brother. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm a regular usually on another channel. I won't mention their name, but I'll just say
Okay,
it's living my best life. You can put the other part on there, right?
It's living your best life. Okay, we're not gonna be messy, right?
Yeah, I'm usually with them and I love them dearly, but obviously I can't leave her out here struggling. Eventually, I'm with you. I'm very, very shy. I try not to do this. I usually stay in the background, and someone else asked me before, they said, can you enter one of the panels? I was like, no, no, no. But eventually, since I'm probably going to be moving over to the continent, I want to show my pathway. I'm a single dad with 2 little boys that I adopted. So eventually I'm going to be showing my pathway and my journey over there as well. But you are doing a great job, and you're not a fake. I thought the same thing when you first. I was like, is she really talking like? But I didn't want to. but I now know that's just who you are. So I understand. But I just wanted to let you know you're doing a great job, and your feedback on the your feedback on the Gambia, I didn't want to get into it. I have one receipt from one of them when I tried to talk to him. I was like, I ain't getting in this.
Oh, Tonio has the receipt.
And when I saw it, I was kind of like, no, wait a minute, what?
What? Like, Mama say what? Mama say,
I was like, who on first, who on second? But it's neither here nor there.
Yes. Well, Tonio, I am so glad to hear that feedback from you. And I know what you mean when you say you're like, is this person real? And I think it's so important to show, like, yes, this is a real person. And I'm amazed to hear your story. So you have adopted 2 boys?
Oh, yeah, they're actually my grandsons. I actually have 6 grandsons, but 2 of them I had to get, and it's a long story. I don't want to put their journey out there, but it was something that I had to do. It wasn't an option, so I was more than happy to do it. I was single out here in these streets, and I mean being single real good.
Wait, our Kathy might have some advice for you.
I'm okay.
You say you're good. You say you're good. I'm just saying, she did say, she said she had a matchmaking service. Okay. Okay.
You was doing okay for a minute, DJ. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this lab now.
Okay. Okay, I'm just having a little fun. But yes, so it sounds like you've chosen South Africa. Is that right?
I'm looking at several. I like the conversion factor with the money situation in South Africa or Malawi. Not so much the Rwanda, but I love the conveniences and the infrastructure in Rwanda. I'm also looking at the Gambia, Senegal. I'm thinking about Pram Pram. I haven't really concluded in terms of like where I'm going just as of yet. It's going to take me some
Mm.
time because we're traveling with, by myself with two kids and schooling, and I'm
Mm.
homeschooling right now, and making sure they have a path and making sure they have a way to kind of experience the journey with me and not be miserable. Because I gotta disconnect them from understanding that the electricity may go out, so you may not have your tablets, you may not have internet, and then
Yeah.
going back to playing with rocks and sticks and that kind of thing, it may be an adjustment for them to have to be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. That is such a brave move. I'm curious, what pushed you to make that decision? Like what was the impetus to say, you know what, it's time to go?
Um, number one, what we have been going on in the climate in this country, that for number one. But when I went to
Mm.
South Africa, and I know a lot of people they don't agree with because it seems so commercialized. It's kind of like a new Atlanta, you can probably say, but it was just feeling welcome, the weather. I actually stayed with, she's going to kill me. I actually stayed with my Uber driver. My cousin had made some arrangements for us. Yeah, yeah. My cousin had made some arrangements for us to stay in this one hotel, and it didn't go out that well. It didn't pan out that well. So we ended up staying with my Uber driver, and it was one of the best things we could have ever done. It really was. It really was.
Wow, so South Africa just spoke to your spirit, it sounds like.
You have to if you have not been to the motherland, I would tell anyone all the traveling to Miami, going to Vegas, LA, doing all of that. Once you get there, you will understand. You will truly understand why they made that an apartheid state. You will
Mm.
understand why we were taken from the continent, and you will understand for those of us who have gone and who have made it our mission to go back. You will understand the drive and the thrive and the get up, the mustard that you want to have just to get back and to live that daily. Because when you come
Mm.
back, I can't explain it to you. It's like the place of the earth in your heart. They have shifted. You just don't feel like you can stay in this country any longer. Not necessarily just stay in the country. Just there's just something that happens in terms of there's just this resonating thought that I have to really get back home. You really understand that this is not where you were supposed to come from. I mean, where you're supposed to be. It is not where we're supposed to be. But I'm just looking forward to do it. I know it's going to take a 2 to 3 year process. I'm in the process of looking at, like I said, land in several places, but I want to take my
Mm.
time to make sure that the boys, I don't want to be selfish in terms of their journey, in terms of me going to Africa. That it means
Mm.
all about me. I want them to be happy as well.
Oh, you're such a great granddad. Like that that just warms my heart because men like you do exist and we need to see more of that. It's real.
We're here, and we're here, and there are things that I'm hearing right now in terms of like I've read some of the comments through Instagram, and when they say things like, black men didn't vote for, Kamala Harris, and black men need to stand
Mm.
up, it really pisses me off. I'm like, do you not understand what we really have to do in terms of, just my schedule alone, in terms of getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, making sure I have some time for myself, getting them homeschooled, starting at 7:30, doing that to 11:30, getting on my job and working in between that time. It's more than
Mm.
a notion of just, people, for someone to say that we're not out here and that we need to be better as collectively as a black man. Please have several seats. I mean, have several seats, because you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes. So there's a lot of misinformation going on out there then.
There definitely is. I mean, that person that made the comment, I'm like, you have no idea collectively. Here I sit with a bachelor's degree in nursing, a master's degree in healthcare management. What more do you want me to do to try to thrive and make it be successful in this country? I mean,
Yeah.
it's more than a glass ceiling that we have to deal with. I mean, to know that I could pull out of here with my two sons in the back seat and just being questioned about where I'm going and pulling out driver's license, I could be shot in the back, the head, or whatever, and not make
Oh,
it home. And for people to make comments about that, about black men, it really, it really, I don't want to say that, it really pisses me off. It really does. I mean,
you
we
can
are
say
out
it.
here.
You
We are
can say
out
it.
here. We are out here. We are carrying things on our shoulders, on our heads, on our backs, and we are broke down and we are tired.
Yeah. Y'all are tired. Okay, well then you
tired.
know.
We are tired. We are
You
tired.
remove the R. Well, I have to ask. So we see the election results, and I know people don't like to talk politics, but you know what?
I don't have a problem. You know,
Yeah. So
I don't have a problem with talking politics. Go right ahead.
okay, great. So what like is your thought or your takeaways from this election? We finally have a result. Are you surprised? Any thoughts? What do you think of what's going on with the president refusing to concede? He's saying the election was stolen. Like it's just a lot. Any thoughts?
Why are we surprised about an orange man? Why are we surprised about an orange man, number one, who is privileged, who has never really had to work a day in his life, is thinking that he is going to concede? He's never had to concede to anything that he's done. I mean, his dad has fed him everything that he's ever done in his life. I mean, really, why are people? I mean, we see his pattern. We know who he is. Why are we surprised that this man is not going to concede? I mean, really. I mean, I'm just glad that it's over. Hopefully, he'll do the right thing and he'll take the American people, you know, to the forefront of what he's saying and what he's doing, because that's what matters most. If the votes and
Mm.
the are what it is, take the reality for what it is and move on and get on out this house so we can now live our lives and come out this coronavirus. Because I want to be able to travel again. I want to be able to be able to travel and not have some prong stuck down my nose, my throat, my
Mm.
ear, or any other orifice in my body. I just want to be able to travel.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
I stay in the Caribbean when I'm not when I'm really not here in Atlanta. It's where I live at.
Yeah.
I stay in Costa Rica. I travel there a lot. Like I said, I went to Africa. You know, my boys and I, we've gone to Mexico. We travel a lot. And to know that I have to sit in the house with 2 kids by myself, I have had
Yes.
enough. I have
Yes.
had enough. I
Yeah.
want. I can't say it the way I want to say, but just know I want it over with. I want this. I want
You
you.
want it
I am
over.
done with. I'm done with COVID 2020.
Yes.
Kids in school,
Yes.
teachers.
Yes. You done.
I am done. I am done with this.
Now, are you surprised? Now, what surprised me was how close it was. Are you at all surprised by how many people voted for the guy in office? Like, I was shocked, actually.
I'm gonna tell you, DJ. I know I'm a little older than you, but at
Yes.
being 52 years old, raising 2 kids and 6 grandkids, excuse my French, hell no, I'm not surprised. Really? Yeah. I mean, we represent 12 to 13% of the population, and y'all saying y'all are confused that nearly 50% of these people, I can't say what I want to say,
Right, we got you. We understand.
they voted for this person. Are y'all serious? Come on, give
Yeah.
me a break, man. See, this is the reason why I have not chosen to go live, because if I go live, I'm gonna get lit.
That's probably why I haven't gone live either.
This is the reason why I have not hit go live on my channel. Just
Well, I trust you. I will be the first to subscribe and be ready for that live.
okay, then. But like I said, I just wanted to let you know you're doing a good job. And I'm gonna go back to joining and going back into my bedroom and watching you on the thing. But you're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you so much. I have to tell you, it means so much to me. And I just really feel so inspired. And I'm one of those people who believe that the elders have the wisdom. So I just really appreciate you taking the
I'm an elder
time.
now. I'm
Well,
an
you
elder.
know what I you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You have seen
Okay.
more. Like you said, for example, none of this even surprised you because you've
No.
been around long enough. You've seen it. And so I just appreciate that wisdom that you're bringing. And I want you to keep sharing that. So you will always have space here, and have a good night. And I will see you this week on the
All right.
channel.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Okay. Bye. Everyone say good night. All right, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here too. That was so refreshing. My heart feels so full. That is a proud man taking care of his two grandchildren. And those are the stories that we do not hear on the news. And we have to take it into our own hands to make sure that those stories are told. And I'm just feeling so happy about it. I don't want to cry. I'm just feeling happy about it. Thank you so much, Tonio. Thank you to everyone who joined. Good night. Stay tuned. We are going live on Friday. It's going to be fun. So stay tuned. Bye.